Okay, are we on the internet? Are we on the internet? I'm trying to observe. Guys, I don't know what happened. My computer is as excited as I am. Interesting. Okay, I am there. Nice. So sorry for all the hiccups. So I am here. Let's start from the top. Welcome everyone. We are going to be building an Next.js app. The year is 2023 and we are going to use Next.js 13 stable version of version 13. Next.js 13 stable version. On top of that, there will be Tailwind, Storybook, Husky. I don't know. A lot of stuff, a lot of technologies we are going to be using. I don't want to delay anymore. I am excited. This is the first technical content that I will be featuring in this channel. And I don't know, I am very excited about it. I am very anxious, excited. My tongue is twisting in my mouth. And looks like, am I not using the correct button? Okay, there we go. I think I should be seeing. No, come on. Why? Give me a second, okay? What can I do? This is very weird. Hiccups everywhere. Let me put this here. Then why? Believe me, I rehearsed this and looks like my computer was as excited as I am because it decided to fail on me just when I started the stream. First my computer crashed, then my external hard drive stopped spinning. I need to plug it off. That is a hiccup. But now my NDI streaming between computers is not working, which is very interesting. I need to check it again. It is working now. Okay, so I should be seeing my. Okay, nice. So back to the beginning. Okay, let's start from the top, guys. I will cut this part for the video on demand. But people who are witnessing this on live stream, you are witnessing history right now. Okay, let's this is, we are on the 4-minute mark, which is cool. Okay, cool. Let's do it on the 4-minute mark again. Welcome everyone. We are going to build the Next.js app. The year is 2023 and we will use Next.js 13 stable version. Nice, I did it right this time. Okay, anyway, welcome. There will be a lot of other technologies such as Tailwind, such as, of course, Typescript. It is 2023, right? We should be using Typescript. And also there will be, I don't know, did I say Tailwind? Tailwind, Husky, Storybook, Jest, ESLint and Prettier, and whatever you think that will be necessary is going to be there. But more important than the technologies, I will try to, as I always do, I will try to organize my code, my files, folder structures in a way that the project will be, first of all, human readable. accessible, whatever that means. I will try to implement for the best possible developer experience, which will be maintainability, scalability, as I said, human readability, etc., etc. So without further ado, let's go. I have 2 slides that I wanna start with, then we will jump into the code. As I said, this is the first time I am recording a technical content on this channel, so I am very, very excited, and probably I will keep this short to further analyze after the fact, further analyze and get some lessons for myself to improve on the next iteration. Well, that's it. In a 2-minute introduction, or rather 1 minute, I'm not sure. Anyway, so this is going to be a Next.js 13 app we are building, and it will be my personal website, which I will use as a digital garden, where I will put my projects, my portfolio, my blog posts on whatever I am interested in. That's it. Let me show you the current state of the page, actually. Why not? Let's do it. So currently, I don't know. I am improvising. I don't have any kind of outline. I have a very loose outline of this video, but I am making this all up. Okay. So anyway, this is the current state of it, and I think I built it like 3 years ago. Actually using the same stack, built with Next, hosted on Vercel, and Ghost not hosted on Heroku anymore. Heroku went into a paid tier, and I don't want to be hosting there anymore. I actually got a Digital Ocean droplet for this project. I will be serving my Ghost there. So this is the current state of it. It is broken with the connection with the backend is broken, with the Ghost CMS is broken. This is all statically cached on the Next.js part. And there are some, as you can see, broken parts in this. This layout is broken. And I put some really crude and really not looking good, really nasty disclaimers here that I will be populating these pages, populating the website, but it didn't happen in the last 3 years. Hopefully this will be, it will be different this time. Anyway, so it will be our subject is my website. Anyway, I should move on. So overview, as I said, tech stack, it will be Next.js. Of course, we will be using Typescript, Tailwind, Husky, Storybook, Jest, ESLint and Prettier, and we will see some features, and I think this part is more important, because I have seen lots of developers who are yes, when you give them a task, when you give them a story, they deliver, but the code they write, I mean, after 6 months, no one knows how does it work. You need to spend a lot of time to first understand it, then to change it, to make some changes in there. So it will not be like that. I want to keep it very clean, very semantically meaningful. We will apply engine locking, which means, well, we talk about it when we go there. Linting, formatting of the commits as well. Tailwind theming and font usage, not just using the Tailwind's utility classes in our elements, but there will be some intelligence applied, if that makes sense. We will apply some design principles like typography scales. I will briefly mention that as well. I am learning it and I am trying to keep everything I do in a how do you call it? In a repeatable manner. Anyway, so there will be also component templates I will be utilizing, which will make the code organization repeating, so that you don't have to get into a folder and try to understand what goes where. So you will expect to see something in a place and you will find it there. So something like that. So anyway, let's begin. I talked too much. Okay. Today I want to first build the project, then we will build our development environment in the repository as well. Then we will initialize the building tools, and I think that will be it. So let's begin. I took too much. I feel like I am talking a lot and not doing much. So anyway, let's make this one private, really. Create the repository. I hope this works. I am so excited. I feel like I am forgetting I forgot what I do, how I work. And of course, VSL update. There is a VSL update. What the hell, man? I think there is really this phenomenon that Next.js. Why not? Right? There we are. There is really this phenomenon that it is like Murphy's Law, but I don't know. I am excited and my components are excited as well. I am anxious. I am failing on delivering. My devices, my tools are failing as well, which is very important. You see, if anything that can go wrong or that can be some kind of a impediment is there now. I open the terminal and there is a VSL update, which is very weird. I don't know. Anyway, so git add remove like right like this. Not a git I need to git init first. You see? What? Git add remove. I am forgetting really. My mind stopped working. This is the stage fright. Git remote add origin. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. What did I read? Wrote. Okay. Shit, man. Wait. I am doing it on the wrong screen. Okay. There we go. There we are. Now let's open this one. Okay. Never mind. It happens. It happens. I still look at if JavaScript array function returns a new array or manipulates the old one. So Google is our how do you call it? Google is our friend. Okay. So let's begin, right? Yarn. I have yarn. I will use yarn. Add next app. -- Typescript. I have my notes in here. Right. No. Ooh. As I said, why add? It should be like this. Would you like to use ESLint? Yes. Source directory. Yes. No. Sure. Did you see that? That can happen only one in a million times, but it happens. It happens when you are in front of an audience or when you feel like it. But I am doing this also to get out of my comfort zone. So I want to be building in public to grow, for my personal growth, for you know, having a online source of credibility for my practice. I don't know, things like that. So okay, we have our let's see if it works. It may not work. Okay, there we go. This is our next app working live. It is there. I need to monitor my stream as well. Okay, this is it. We are going fine. We are fine at the moment. So next thing we should do is to let me check my notes. Check the tsconfig. So over time I have pretty much created a boilerplate tsconfig configuration, and this is like it. I can share it if you want. Please comment if you want me to put these boilerplate codes or code pieces somewhere. So that's it. We have the tsconfig now, and now we are going to lock our engines, which happens like this. So what is engine locking? Engine locking is, for example, Vercel. Let's check it actually. If you are going to deploy your project to Vercel, for example, Vercel node npm node version, let's say, runtimes. No. So, for example, if you choose support for node 16, you see, yes, I think we are at the right location. So let's say node version 18 is out and you are building your project with using node version 18, but Vercel still only supports version 16. So you shouldn't be building with node version 18. In such cases, you want to lock your engine at certain version numbers. So this happens very easily. You put an npm rc here and you put this engine dash strict equals true in the npm rc file. Then you create another file .mvm.rc, and we put here, I made my notes like a month ago or 6 weeks ago, something like that. I'm checking it, by the way, here. I was hoping to make these videos beginning of February, but I don't know if you catch it. There was a huge earthquake here in Turkey where I live. I am in Ankara, but in the southern east region of Turkey, there was a devastating earthquake which affected like 11 cities, 15 million people, and I couldn't do it as I planned, so I had to delay my recordings. So my notes may be like 6 weeks old, but I am sure it is fine. Anyway, for the engine locking part, you also add a part here like this. You see, my autopilot already completes it. So it is no, and there should be also yarn, but I will change these. So node version bigger than 18, 12.1 npm, use yarn. We don't want people using npm with this project. Bigger than 1.17. Cool. So this is how we lock engines. Okay, let's move on. Now this part is done. We are going to be doing the configuration for ESLint and Prettier. Okay, so npx, there is a package library called Airbnb Typescript, Airbnb configs, Airbnb ESLint configs. Let me show it here. As you can see, this takes like this is a hugely popular library. Gets some configurations for your project, and you can read all about it. But yeah, we are basically going to install this one. So it should say something. Yeah, you can. Interesting. They changed the README, I think. But anyway, I will follow my README. Because okay, there is another package like this one. We are going to be using these two. Okay, so I will now run this command. And why we are doing ESLint and Prettier configurations, because I don't think I need to explain, but we want our code to have some discipline, and we want our IDE to warn us when we do something wrong, or prevent us doing something wrong. So we will set some rules for our repository. Okay, so this is the next command I'm going to run, and if yes, I wanna use yarn. We are going to install ESLint and Prettier and do some configurations. Next, I will copy this, but we can check it of what it is. So we are going to add the Typescript library, Typescript ESLint plugin, and ESLint parser. Right? Let's go. And then we are going to add Prettier. I'm doing this step by step. I took my notes as steps. It should be it should make things easier to follow. And finally, we will add Prettier config plugin, import plugin for ESLint and for import sorting. Okay, there we go. I am sure I have good reasoning to do everything for each package, but I need to go back and read the documentations again. So these are all my sorted out and you know, it comes from experience, these notes. So we can talk about them if you make a point about it, but otherwise I have ESLint RC here. Let's actually rename this. I don't like the extensions. Okay, so this is our ESLint RC now, and as I said before, if you want them accessible, like if you want these code snippets somewhere, please let me know in the comments, and I can find a way to put them somewhere live on somewhere on the internet. So okay, yeah, we installed some packages and we are utilizing them with our ESLint rulings, and we make some extra rules here. Okay, that's it. Cool. Now we should also add some ESLint ignore file here to stop the to stop ESLint complaining about the root folder. We are gonna add Tailwind. These are necessary for it. We are gonna add a commit lint library. This is for it, and of course nextconfig is next package, next application's own config file. There it is. Then we installed Prettier as well. We need to put a configuration file for it, which is like this: trailing comma, tab width, semicolons true always, single quotes, and print width of 120. These should be self-explanatory, but again, if you think there should be more explanations on the topics, please let me know. So I will add here a couple of lines as well, which is this. Cool. My autopilot knows it better than I am. And one more thing, we need to add a prettier ignore, which will be like this one. Cool. Okay, so this was our ESLint and Prettier configuration. Now we are gonna install Husky. Husky is a tool to enforce certain rules to committing and pushing to remote. So basically you can define some scripts that run before each commit and before each push, something like that. So for example, you can run linting before commits and running tests before pushing. That way you avoid any unintentional or avoidable mistakes during commits and pushes, to keep a clean Git history, of course. So we add Husky to our package repository, and after that we run Husky install. Okay, so next for Husky to work, we add a prepare script here, which should run Husky. And in Husky folder, there is a git ignore. We delete this because we want our Husky scripts to be in the repository as well. Then we add a linting for pre-commits. And we want to run build for now before pushes, right? So these two commands created these files. This is basically running lints before each commit and build before each push. That's it. That is it for Husky. And finally, before going into the build tools, as I said, right now we are building our development environment for this repository. After this, we are going to set up our build tools. Okay, so last thing we will do in this step is to add a linting structure, a lint rule set, which is a nice package like commit lint. This is a nice package that stops you writing bad commit messages. It is also important in the long term because you want to organize your commits in a way that they are handling a single story, single task, a single purpose. And yeah, for the sake of maintainability, it is important to organize and think about your commits as well. Some developers I know that are out there, there are some developers that think commit messaging or commit organization is stupid. They put like single single characters in their commit messages and just push everything. But that is not me. I don't know. I am a more organized, more perfectionist type of guy. So I will be enforcing myself to from bad commit messages. And this package just does that. So anyway. And with the commit messaging, we are going to apply Angular guidelines. As you can see, we are referencing a lot of different stuff. If you check Angular commit conventions, something like that, yeah. Contributing, yeah. Over the course of time, I think this became like a industry standard. So yeah, check it out. We are going to be using some kind of this, some shorthand of this one. Anyway, so this is, we installed the package. For this to work, we need to add a new file here, which named commitlint.config.js, and within it we set up some rules, as you can see. So yeah, these are the scopes that we can use, and a message should have a scope and a message. So if we are as you can see, there are some descriptive tags or descriptive texts, because even now, even today, I don't somehow I feel lost and I want to check it, so I always put a cheat sheet here for myself. Okay, that's it. Even this is not necessary because we are using the config conventional configuration package, which defines most of this, but I want to see it explicitly, as I said, as a cheat sheet. So this file is totally optional, but I want to have it explicitly available to me for referencing. Okay. So we will add another Husky ruling here. Okay, that will avoid bad commits. Okay, I think we are at a very very good state here. Okay, one last thing is to configure VS Code. So we need another configuration here, VS Code, and in the VS Code folder we will have settings.json. Again, this is important because people may have different settings for their different IDEs. Even on different computers you can by mistake unintentionally have different settings. So we want to set some rules, like we want to write some rules on stone to avoid any misconfiguration. This folder should be my mistake, sorry. .vs code. Okay. Then finally, one more step. Here we will have a launch.json. To have us how do you call it? To have it available here. You see, this is debug server side, debug client side, debug full stack. We now have their scripts configurations ready. Okay, that's it. That is it for build setup. So this is not saved. Let's save everything. We have a lot of changes here. Okay, so now let's do it. I use fork for my as my Git client. Let's actually nope. Let's add open a repository here. Select folder. Make repository save. So it helps me a lot with my Git work. This is all our work. Let's see if our oh, by the way, I need to set up the Husky thing working with fork, but anyway, we will do it later. I will do it later off screen. So for now, let's use the built-in thing. Okay, now we are going to put a message here. So let's say build setup. I want to check it again just for the sake of it. We can either put build or CI here. I will put CI. Setup build setup how do you call it? CI configurations. Why not? So let's commit everything. Sorry, my bad. Commit everything. I don't use this part stage. Stage all. Okay, now commit. Git log. What happens? Linting. Okay, there are errors as you can see. We need to fix. App. Okay. Good. Document and index. Okay. I will check one thing here. What did I do? Okay, let's fix these, right? So we can get rid of hello as well. Let's get rid of everything we don't need. Home module, why not? Okay, we will change it later. Let's save this one for let's make this okay. I am fine with that for now. Maybe keep this, revert, discard, restore the file, index. Let's put it back there. I don't want to lose it for now because I want to keep the changes I make minimal. Okay, I think let's try again. Shall we? Commit one more time. Let's try. Big moment. Wait. Oh shit. I wanna add these also. Okay. I said I am not used to using source control tab here. I need to set it up as well, but I will do it after the stream. 45 minutes, good. Okay, this is like let's say refactor. Yeah, it's a good practice. Okay. Fix linting errors of boilerplate code. Why not? Let's see how it works. Cool. And on the output terminal, as you can see, we see that Git Husky hooks are working. We can even see it live when I publish it. We should see something running. Oops. I need to pull first. Okay. Interesting. Didn't I pull? What? Git pull origin master. I think it is called master. Where was it? Main. Okay. Okay, let's see. I need to pull main. Main. Okay, interesting. Ah. Property main comes, it must be accessed with main. Okay, interesting. I'm not sure what that is. You know what? I will get rid of this. I don't care. I am not going to fix something that I am going to be removing anyway. So, let's remove everything. Why not? I don't care about it. We are not using this as well. Why not? Remove it. Remove everything. Fix build errors. I know this is a disaster so far. I feel like a disaster, but this is the usual work I do. Try again. It happens. This is why we put cannot resolve styles global CSS. Why? It is there. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Let's run yarn build ourselves. Cannot resolve. What is... I will figure it out. I don't know if I experienced this before. Let me... Build failed because of Webpack errors. Why? Okay, I will open up Next.js org documents. I don't understand. Globals, CSS. Globals. Fuck that. Sorry for my language. Interesting. We don't see... Okay. Very weird. Guys, this is... I can all... I can... fix... import... syntax. Okay. Let's commit. Finally. 3 commits for 1 push. Publish. Did it work? It worked. Nice. Let's see if it is there. There we go. I have 4 commits already. Okay. Okay. It is fine. It is fine. It shows. Anyway, now second step is to configure and set up the build tools. Right? Let's begin with that. and build tools. Okay. For the build tools, we are going to use Tailwind, and for the Tailwind, on top of Tailwind, I'm going to install Tailwind UI and Redux UI. They are some skeleton components which have all the accessibility features. They are not opinionated at all in terms of styling, but they give you a good starting place to build your own components. Yeah. So on top of that, we are going to install some other packages like forms, typography from Tailwind. So yeah, now we are doing that. Okay. So let me yeah, now we are doing the, I thought I have another slide here, but I did not. So anyway, forget about it. So we are installing Tailwind CSS, Post CSS, Auto Prefixer. These are required for Tailwind. Then we are gonna install typography and forms for extending the Tailwind capabilities. Okay. There we go. Nope. Done. Good. So now we are gonna init the Tailwind to have a Tailwind configuration. Cool. Post CSS edit, Tailwind config edit. For now, Tailwind config will look like this. So we added content that is going to be using this config. So basically everything under pages and everything under components will be using our Tailwind configuration. Those are the places that I can use Tailwind classes and everything. And also we are extending the Tailwind with typography and forms, basically. This is some form reset and this is typography. I'm not sure if I am ever going to use the typography package, but still, since there are some data, some content coming from CMS, maybe probably in a markdown markdown rep, it is wise to add it here for now. Then we are gonna do our CSS reset, style reset, which is happening here in global CSS. We delete everything and put the Tailwind directives. I'm not sure if this is called directives, but maybe it is. I think so. Anyway, so one more stuff. Now, this is Tailwind is set up right now, and we can see it actually. For example, here, if you come here, for example, you want to, let's run this actually. So yarn dev, it is there. Where is it? Here. So this is our page right now. As you can see, all CSS browser opinions are removed, stripped away. So even if this is an H1, we don't see any kind of styling applied to it. This is base text, one rem text on the H1. Semantically, it has a meaning, but otherwise there is no styling about it. So class name. We have a class name already. Wait, so should be working. Why it is not working? Global CSS. Okay. I believe it should be working. Interesting. Element. Text for X large, font bold. They are not here. Is it because of edge? No. Yeah, we don't see the classes. Interesting. Yes, I can see my Did I miss something? Let's open up Tailwind. Okay, maybe my notes are faulty. Let's see. Install Tailwind init. We configured, we changed. There are some framework guides. Post CSS. Right. Globals. Okay, so it means our global CSS is not working. So this add thing. Okay, I think the weird thing is about this one. So globals is not importing. Let's try to figure it out. Next.js at import messed up. Interesting. Ah, I understand. Okay. At okay, still not working. Paths dot source styles global CSS. Okay, I don't know. Maybe this is the problem. Maybe Tailwind config also needs some pages, components, app dot cannot resolve. Interesting. Şöyle yapsam. Okay, this works. And for this, get rid of this one. Anyway, let me end it here because I am really lost. I will continue later. Weird. Thanks for joining. So I will start from the top with setting up build tools on the next stream. Until then, I will figure this out. Thank you very much. Hope you liked it. Please comment at the bottom for any feedback, and also like and subscribe to show your support. Thank you.